Okay, so tonight is the night. We're gonna watch the final trailer for Rise of the Skywalker. It's premiering on the NFL's Monday Night Football tonight. But first, I wanted to give a shout out to HWP Co. For providing me with this amazing dynamic microphone, the SM7B. You guys, from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate you guys taking care of me on this. I want to give a shout out to Kevin and Trey, Marcus and Tommy. You guys are rock stars. Thank you so much. This just brought my channel up a huge notch with fantastic audio. Guys, in the description of this video, I'm going to have some links to HWP Co., this company. If you have any needs as far as audio, visual, or security, go to these links. Check these guys out. They cover the southeast of the United States, and you know, they're a rep firm. So these guys could get anything you need. You just got to talk to them, and they've got some really great companies that they represent. So thanks again for this Shure SM7B. You guys are rock stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're going to watch the trailer. Here we go. Rise of the Skywalker, the final trailer. Here we go.
It's an instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
Long have I waited. And now you're coming together. Is your undoing.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny.
The Force will be with you.
Always.
Wow. Well, look. J.J. Abrams, once again, has just, you know, he shows you everything you want to see in a Star Wars film, but still tells you nothing. You know, this gives me some hope, but at the same time, I'm still, like everyone else, I'm kind of on the fence on this. There was some really beautiful things that went on. The film just looks fantastic. I still don't think Emperor Palpatine is in this film. I know a lot of people are going to say that I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I feel like he's going to be there in some sort of hologram form, like a recorded message or something like that. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm not getting my hopes up. And I said this about the poster that came out because it had what looked like Palpatine and if you looked at the side of his cloak, it looked like a hologram. So, you know, in this one, now we've got Kylo Ren. He had his mask on for maybe a couple of shots where they looked like they were both fighting over something that was on a ship. I can't tell what that was. If that was Vader's mask, they were swiping at together when it exploded. You know, I love that moment where C-3PO says, when they're like, "Are you okay, buddy?" I want to look at my friends one last time. You know, I have a feeling, you know, C-3PO might be going out with a bang on this one, and we won't see him anymore, and he'll be destroyed in some way, shape, or form. I have a lot of hope. You know, J.J. Abrams really did a great job with The Force Awakens, and a lot of people were like, well, it was kind of like a soft reboot of the original Star Wars and all that. But then I always try to point out to him that The Phantom Menace had a little boy in the desert that had the Force, and then at the end he blew up the droid control ship, which looked like a Death Star, a sphere inside a half donut, and he saved the day, and everybody was standing on the stairs holding up medals and stuff, or the globe at the end of Naboo. And then the second one was the same way. Everyone was in peril. Anakin got his arm cut off, like Luke got his hand cut off, and then all that. So like all these movies are cyclical in some way, shape, or form. They're all mirrors of themselves, and that's something that even George Lucas had said in the past. So yeah, seeing the image of Rey and Kylo in the throne room where the final battle in Return of the Jedi went down. You know, that shot there, you know, with the glass behind them, I mean, there's a lot of visually beautiful things. It hits every note of what a Star Wars film should be. And, you know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I will go in with low expectations because The Last Jedi sucked so bad. And hopefully J.J. Abrams will bring this thing in and make us all very happy and close out this saga. But they've got a lot of explaining to do, and I hope that the runtime is closer to 3 hours. I know they're talking about 155 minutes. I'd love to see closer to 3, like Avengers Endgame, to give us a lot more of what we need as far as like retconning some things and just bringing this thing back home, because you know Rian Johnson did so many things that just was so weird. And you know, even when J.J. Abrams is on at the D23 and they're talking to him on the press junket afterwards, and he says something like, well, you know, everything that was done in The Last Jedi, nothing derailed my original kind of concept or vision. Well, that's admitting that it derailed. But he was able to, you know, because we all know he wrote The Force Awakens, you know, with Larry Kasdan, and then he wrote treatments for the other 2 films. And, you know, Rian Johnson just threw those out, said, I'm going to write my own middle part, and you guys figure out the rest. And that's why Colin Trevorrow was like, screw this, I'm going back to Jurassic World, because my episode 9 is I wanted Luke Skywalker in it. I wanted to play with Luke Skywalker, the character, and have him do some really amazing things. And they, you know, but that didn't work with what Rian Johnson was doing. So there was, although they kept saying there was never a plan. You know, they didn't plan anything outright. JJ did plan it outright, and you know, they tried to let, you know, Rian Johnson do what he wanted to do, and in the end it kind of bit him in the ass. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I had a couple of moments there where I felt like my hair was standing up on my arms, but nothing like the original Force Awakens trailer. But again, J.J. Abrams, the mystery box, he's opening it up, but not enough. You know, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this thing probably over and over and over again, maybe do a follow-up video, but this was my first reaction, first time seeing it. You know, let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments section. What did you think? And we'll see you on the next one.